Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Albert, and welcome to an all-new video right here on Acast. And we again are joined by everybody's favorite Mama. How are you doing today?
I'm doing wonderful.
And she has a very special recipe that she's going to make for us. I have no idea what it is, but all the ingredients look absolutely delicious. So what are you making for us?
This is Keto Fruit Pizza.
Fruit pizza keto. She's on the keto diet. She has been for quite a long time, and she's lost a pretty significant amount of weight. So how long have you been on the keto diet?
Probably 2 years. But I'm not strict keto. I'm just kind of dirty, lazy, watching my carb intake. At first I was.
They have like the strict keto, which is absolutely like no carbs whatsoever.
No sweeteners, nothing.
So pretty much you starve. But then you have the dirty keto, which is what you take
can
part
add
of.
sweeteners and stuff, and then you have like just low carb. I'm just kind of low carb.
I seen this book at Walmart that was talking, it was called Dirty Keto, and they have hundreds of recipes on just dirty keto stuff. Then you got the strict keto. But anyway, this is the Keto Fruit Pizza. So.
And we haven't made this before.
You've never made it before?
No, so bear with me.
Well, without any further ado, welcome to Acast.
Okay, so first we're going to do the crust. This is the ingredients. We need 1 stick of softened butter, 1/2 cup of almond flour, 2 tablespoons of your choice of sweetener, and a dash of vanilla extract. I use about a teaspoon. Okay, so let's put in the almond flour, 1.5 cups of that. And we'll do the dry ingredients. We'll do the sweetener, 2 tablespoons. I use monk fruit, but I've used all kinds of it. They have the puree, they have the stevia, they got all different kinds of Splenda. I guess you can go whatever route you want to go. Then we need this stick of softened butter, and we need a dash, but I use a teaspoon of vanilla extract. That's how much I use. And it just says to stir it up real good.
That looks absolutely lovely.
And it's supposed to probably be like a graham cracker crust, but since if you're watching your carbs, there's a lot of sugar and all that. So this is probably the closest they've found so far of making it like a graham cracker crust.
That's exactly what it looks like.
Yeah. Look, it don't make very much, does it? But I think it's supposed to be very thin too. You also need a cookie sheet pan, which is right here, and I lined it with parchment paper. And you want to set your oven to 350 and let it be preheating. So you're going to bake this.
Do you bake it with the fruit on it, or you put fruit on after?
You just bake this right here. This is your crust only. This is all there is to it. You put it on your parchment paper. I choose because, you know, almond flour kind of crumbles a lot.
Yeah.
You don't want to over bake it. And you put it at 350, preheat your oven for 6 to 7 minutes. Do not over bake it because, like I said, almond flour will crack and stuff really bad. So I use the parchment paper when I go to cut it. It maybe will kind of hold it better together. It won't be so dry. You know what? We don't know what we're going to do because it's the first time we made it.
First time you've ever made it, so it's hard to tell what's
we all
happen.
do it together.
There you go. I want to send a big shout out to Hilda DC. We are going to do your banana and mustard challenge. Mama knows all about it.
Yes, to my bananas.
She got her bananas right there, Hilda. I know you're watching this. See, I don't really like bananas, but you challenged me, so I'm going to do it. But I love mustard. Mom loves bananas and mustard.
Yeah.
So. And I also want to send a big shout out to YouTube's youngest grandma, who we are getting ready to do a collaboration together. Her and I had kind of sort of talked about watching the new Wendy Williams movie, which is out. What time is it? It is out right now. It started at 8 o'clock, but we do not have Lifetime. So I think I have to wait until the movie is being released, and then Lifetime will put it on their app. So I'm a huge Wendy Williams fan. I've been watching her for years, and I really can't wait to watch her movie and her documentary. But YouTube's youngest grandma. I'm going to leave links in the description to hers and Hilda's channel, so go check them out. They're both awesome.
This says to flatten it. Now you can maybe put another piece of parchment paper on top of it, which will probably work very better. And then put like another cookie sheet of the same size or a smaller one. Kind of press it in there if you want. But
looks like a little small graham cracker crust.
But it will spread out. I guess it's supposed to be pretty thin.
Yeah.
So, but we won't bore you with all that. I'm going to try another cookie sheet. Put a piece of parchment paper over this, the crust here, batter, and put another cookie sheet and just kind of press it down into it till it molds it in there.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll bake it at 350 for 6 to 7 minutes.
And think about us people who may be able to we have a gas oven, which gets way hotter. Anyone who has gas ovens and stoves know it gets way hotter, way quicker than electric stoves. So you kind of got to be careful, especially on a gas oven.
Let's see if this works. We're trying it, guys and gals. See what we've done. Now, we're going to see if it works. Put another piece of parchment paper on top, and we're going to see if this works. See if it helps.
Now we're going to get an 8x8 pan out and see if that works.
So, you know, we all learning together.
We're learning together. There's an 8x8 or a 9x9, either one.
It's pretty good. See,
looks like a pizza crust like that.
That looks fine.
You might be able to use your fingers and mold it now.
Yeah, that'll. It is working better with the hands.
Here.
Just kind of filling it in the corners. It'll all be good.
Looks lovely so far. Well, alrighty, looks like you got her flattened out. Now what we got to do with her?
We got to bake it for 6 to 7 minutes.
Just this? Nothing else on it?
It's all by itself. It's going to make a crust.
Okay.
And it's already on 350 and preheated.
It is preheated at 350.
Ready. So we're going to stick it in the oven. And we'll set our timer. We'll do 6 minutes. See how it goes. Let's check it out. We don't want to get it too brown because it is almond flour. But you can tell it is browning. You see that?
Yeah,
it's got a little bit around there.
It smells really sweet, really good.
Yeah, it's got that sweetener in it, the almond flour. We're gonna set it here, let it cool completely. Now, if you didn't roll it out as thin as we did, you might have to bake it a little bit longer. We don't want to bake it too long because the almond flour is bad to crumble.
Right now, what you got going on?
Now we're gonna make the frosting, but you make sure you make your crust, let it cool completely. We ain't gonna deal with that yet. We're gonna make some frosting now, and we are going to use 1 full 8 ounce, which is kind of squishy because it's got to be room temperature, and I was just kind of feeling it, of cream cheese, softened, 1 8 ounce block, 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream, and we will have to use either a blender or processor maybe, or hand mixer. 2 tablespoons of almond milk, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And y'all, it is raining here on the farm, and it is sounding good.
Good sleeping sounds.
1/4 cup of your choice of sweetener substitute. That's where the yum yum comes in right there. As we make messes, you know. And this is what it looks like. And we are going to use a hand mixer to mix it.
So we had to move into the ACAST studios because my dad, her husband, is asleep beside the kitchen, and we got to use this bad boy, so.
We don't want to wake him up.
All right, gee, now we'll mix it up. Alright, we're going to go ahead and look at today's quote of the day, which ironically is brought to us in part by Fruitful Life. And it says, "The Lord your God, who is among you, is a great and awesome God. It is brought to us from the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 21. Well, that's an absolutely beautiful quote. The Lord your God, who is among you, is a great and awesome God. Very thankful, very blessed. I always say in every one of my videos, be thankful and be blessed for what you got. Don't complain too much. And ironically, like the reason I said ironically is we're making this fruit pizza. The name of the book is called A Fruitful Life, and then there's fruit all over the pages. Now we're looking at our crust.
Yeah.
What are you thinking? What's it doing?
It's all cooling down so we could spread this yummy
All
frosting. It turned out gorgeous. Look at that.
Yummy.
Just like if you'd buy at a store. Look at that.
It tastes good too. We took test bites.
I licked the beaters, but I didn't show you that. And
Yeah.
he took a spoon and tried it.
It was really good. It tastes, and it's all keto. And remind you, this is all keto. It's all healthy. No carbs, or probably
It's got very little carbs. I think like 1.7.
1.7
net
carbs. So if you're a keto,
you know, if you're a keto also.
yeah. If you know anybody's keto, send this to them because everything about it looks amazing. It's easy, and the icing is that it tastes like a store-bought non-keto icing. It's delicious.
And diabetics, this is really good. They like sweet stuff. My mother and stepdad's a diabetic.
Yep.
And this right here, every time I make something, poor thing, she's my guinea pig. I'm like,
Ma'am,
Mom,
you know, she's watching this.
here, try this, Mom. Some of this stuff is really good. Some of it just, you know, cures the sweet tooth because, you know, your body's used to having regular sugar, and you go to not having that regular sugar, you can tell the difference. But you get used to it, and you feel better, and you're like, hey, it's all worth it. So, but yeah, anybody's a diabetic, this is good for them.
So Mama, by the time she watches this video, she'll see, probably she'll get it tomorrow because it's late tonight.
Yeah,
but
tomorrow.
Yeah, it looks absolutely delicious.
So we looked up the nutrition facts, and for this recipe, it also called for blackberries, which I didn't use, but anyone knows anything about low carb or keto knows that strawberries, blackberries, blueberries are all very, very low carb. It says that 7.6 grams of total carbs, dietary fiber is 2.2 grams, and it says sugar is 3.1 gram, and it just says it serves 8. So I guess that would be 1/8, or maybe
1/8 of your
whole little fruit pizza.
Since we're not using blackberries, that will be a little less sugar in this particular one. I guess you could use any berries, blackberries, whatever kind of berries you got.
Raspberries, blackberries, blueberries, strawberries. You can use any berries. I think you can use, those are the lowest carb though. But you all know if you add more berries or less berries, it'll be more or less carbs, but it's a good low carb diabetic.
And in case you missed that, in the description below, I will put the nutrition facts and of course the entire recipe. So just check the description.
Okay, so we had to put it in the freezer because as I went to spread the frosting, it was trying to tear. That's one of the downfalls of baking with almond flour. But this is it, and see how it kind of tore a little bit, but that ain't gonna affect the taste of it. But if you want it pretty, you might want to freeze it first before you try to put the icing on. And we will try it again. And look at here, look at this, how cute. Look at this. Ain't that cute? We love pigs here.
Little piggy.
Yeah, we love the little pig spatulas. Yeah. Let's try this again.
All right, here we go. She's looking good. Now all that's left to do is put the berries on. You got the strawberries, I got the blueberries.
You can do every other. We can try to make a flag. You could do this for 4th of July.
Yeah, this would be a great dessert. 4th of July, red, white, and blue.
Pretty.
Just sprinkle them on there, however many
You
berries
can make
you want.
smiley faces on there.
Oh, yeah.
If you know how. Oh my goodness. And it's always nice when you go to eat something and you find that it tastes really good and be like, I can eat quite a bit of this because it ain't gonna hurt me.
It ain't gonna affect your diet none whatsoever. Yeah. That is looking absolutely beautiful.
Look at there.
How pretty.
Yes, ma'am.
guess the only thing left to do now is try this bad boy out. I'll let you do the honors of this beautiful concoction. And while she's cutting that up, I'm going to go ahead and do my shout outs to all my amazing subscribers out there. YouTube youngest grandma story times, absolutely love her. She does amazing videos on her channel. All of these shout outs, there will be the bubble on top of the video, and then there will be in the description I'll leave links to their channels. Llewellyn Gaming, Baskets Resale, Vietnam Walking TV, Reading and Retail, Tina Rollreg, Deflection 123, Sergeant Life, Hazy Cheesy, the Moon Goddess Oracle, and of course my lovely Auntie Cheryl. She's always commenting on my videos. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it.
Looky here. It's holding together so good.
That looks absolutely wonderful.
Okay, here we go. Let's try it.
Here we go. That's what she looks like. She is beautiful. Got the blueberries, the strawberries. How's it taste? That crust is so flaky.
That's good.
Really good.
Especially for someone, like I said, that, you know, wants something sweet and they have issues with their sugar, and this is great.
Oh, it's absolutely delicious.
And it's light and flaky, isn't it?
Very light and flaky. The crust is just absolutely delicious. If y'all try this out, like she said, definitely leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think. If there's any other recipes you'd like us to try out, leave a comment on that and we'll do that as well. Is there anything else
Thank you
you'd like?
guys. Hope you like it.
Hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully if you do make it, let us know what you think about it. But guys, thank you so much for tuning into today's video. I really appreciate it. And of course, until next time, I hope that everybody out there is staying safe and healthy. And of course, as always, you're spreading love, peace, and kindness to everyone around you. Bye guys.
Bye, guys.